Hey, hi, hello there, friends, and welcome to today's episode of Actually. Today on Actually, we are talking about readying an action. Woo. Gotta hop in first by saying all of these rules are more like guidelines and you can play however you want to. And if that makes you mad, go ahead and tell me in the comments below. Like and subscribe while you're at it too. Anyway, readying an action. What does that even mean? Well, the PHB says sometimes you want to get the jump on a foe or wait for a particular circumstance before you can act. To do so, you take the ready action on your turn so that you can act later in the round using your reaction. First, you decide what perceivable circumstance will trigger your reaction. Then, you choose the action you will take in response to that trigger, or you choose to move up to your speed in response to it. Examples include, if the cultist steps on the trapdoor, I'll pull the lever that opens it. And if the goblin steps next to me, I move away. What this means is, on your turn, instead of taking a normal action like attacking or casting a spell, your action becomes the ready action. You use the rest of your turn as normal. Any movement or bonus action you may want to do has to happen at that point in initiative. You know this rule has a lot of misinterpretation when they actually have to release errata to make sure that everyone knows what you meant in the first place. In fact, I finally got a new PHB, and it's actually the more recent publication of it, so some of the rules are different than my older version. So exactly with a rule like this, the errata that they release is actually now within this book. The errata changes a small detail in the first paragraph, which is as follows. To do so, you can take the ready action on your turn, which lets you act using your reaction before the start of your next turn. Now, this doesn't super matter for the readied action of, say, hitting an enemy on the head with a club. If this doesn't happen before your next turn, no big deal. You just wait until you see someone and do it then. Spellcasting, however, is a different story. So, spellcasting. On your turn, you decide you want to ready a spell. Cool. Gotta decide what spell that is first. It's Magic Missile. Your trigger is, as soon as a hostile creature rounds the corner, I release the spell. You wait, you cycle through initiative, your turn comes back up, and your trigger still hasn't happened. What happens now? Well, the official rule is, you lose your spell. As proof, Jeremy Crawford has actually answered this question personally, stating, a readied spell slot is lost if you don't release the spell with your reaction before the start of your next turn. So, it's official. But you know what else? It's dumb. What's the point in that? It seems like it's just supposed to be a mechanic for mechanic's sake, instead of something that's supposed to enhance gameplay. So I don't play that way. For me, as long as your concentration isn't interrupted, concentration here being the actual mechanic of maintaining a spell in 5e. I see no problem with using your action to maintain your spell until your trigger occurs. You know who else doesn't like that rule? Jeremy Crawford. In that same tweet thread, he says even he doesn't follow that rule when he DMs. So, do with that what you will. I hope this has been informative. This has been another episode of, Actually. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye! Thanks for watching my video. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and tell me what you thought in the comments below.